Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mentorship Friday. I'm Laurie Ruettimann. This week, one of my mentees asked me for the signs that you're ready to start a consulting business. One thing that's true about me is that I don't believe in signs. I believe in a plan. So if you're looking for a sign that you're ready to start your consulting business, you're not ready. Just go back to work. Go get that paycheck. Wait a little bit. Let's see what happens. But if you're ready to plan, boy, I've got some thoughts for you. One of my dearest friends in the world, Mary Ellen Slater, always asks me, what's the big idea? What's the big idea behind X? What's the big idea behind Y? Because without a big idea, you are no different than anybody else. So if you want to launch a consulting company, I've got one question for you. What's the big idea? Like, what is driving your consulting company in the marketplace? Whether you work in marketing or sales or even human resources, I'm not asking you to tell me how you're going to fix logo design or how you're going to do social media management differently or, even how you're going to fix performance management. What is the big idea behind your company? You know my big idea. I think work is broken and we don't fix work through yet another stupid HR program. We fix work by helping our employees fix themselves. Self-leadership is my big idea. I believe companies and leadership teams can absolutely help people be the best versions of themselves. But more often than not, what they do is they try to reparent employees. They treat them like children, even though these individuals are adults for 16 hours of the day outside of work. They live their lives, they pay their mortgages, they vote, they pay their taxes. They come to work and suddenly we treat them like infants, like leadership teams are the parent and employees are the child. That is absolutely wrong. And so I'm trying to remove that kind of systemic infantilization, that patriarchy from every program, every system within the world of work. That's my big idea. What's yours? If you don't have a big idea behind your consulting company, then what you're doing is you're leaving one stupid job for ultimately another. Once you have that big idea, the next question you have to answer is, can I afford to do this? The failure rate for companies in America and really globally is astronomical. About 10% of the companies that were on the Fortune 500 list in 1955 are still on there today. I'm not asking you to necessarily prepare for failure, but I am saying that starting a company is a financially daunting experience. Done well, it'll change your life, and done poorly, it will also change your life, but it will disrupt it for the worst. Are you ready to drive Uber? Are you ready to deliver Postmates? Are you ready to send your spouse back to work, even though you still have children who need their attention on a daily basis? Until we have universal basic income or a freedom dividend that allows us the opportunity to get a little cash into our households on a monthly basis and do what we love, we're going to have to answer the pragmatic question of, can we afford to launch a business? So I'm asking you, can you afford to do it? If you don't know, you better find out. The final thing you need to do before you launch a consulting company is ask yourself, what happens if I don't launch? What happens if you sit on the idea? What happens if you just don't do it? Short of dying, and I mean this, short of aching, short of just struggling, don't do it. You have to want this consulting company in your bones. If you don't do it, it's got to be the biggest regret of your life. If you're like, I think it's a good idea, but I'm not that passionate about it, Laurie, I don't think I'm going to die. Well, you're not ready. True entrepreneurs ache for their idea. I knew I could not live another day in corporate America. That's how I knew I was ready. Oh my God, it's making me ache just to think about it. If you don't get what I'm telling you right now, you're not ready to be an entrepreneur. All right. The way you know you need to launch a consulting company is if you have a big idea, you know you're financially ready for it, and you ache for your idea. Anything short of that, let's get back to work. I hope you enjoyed the special edition of Let's Fix Work's Mentorship Friday. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for joining us.